Hello, everybody. It's Ian Bourne and Wendy Clifford here from Cloud2020, and we're going to talk to you about some exciting news that we have about a new product that we're bringing to the market in the European arena. And that is, we are now implementation partners for Evergreen Worx customers. Now, Ian, what is Evergreen Worx customers and why are we excited about it?
Yeah, no, absolutely, Wendy. Well, fundamentally, this is an entry-level CRM. It's in the name, customers. This is how you can manage the whole of your relationship with your customers, but in a cost-effective, say, entry-level product produced by our colleagues at Evergreen. It's absolutely it's built on all the great basis that you'd expect from a Microsoft Power App, with all the connectivity and stuff, which I'm sure we'll discuss. But it does mean that this really opens up the potential for maybe micro startups or SMBs. But to be perfectly frank, even large organisations and businesses that have not yet got a customer management platform to get in there and get started at a very low entry level price.
Yeah, I think that's a really great summary of it, Ian. One of the things that you just alluded to there was around it being part of the Microsoft stack. And that obviously brings with it all the great Microsoft security around the data, so you don't have to worry about those spreadsheets getting corrupted or in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
And I suppose just to kind of flesh it out a little bit more, we'd say that the access is very similar to Dynamics 365 sales, that it even looks similar to that because it is a model-driven app. And you log in the same way, same secure way that you would log into a Dynamics 365 platform, but the licensing is considerably cheaper.
Yeah, indeed. Obviously, it's not fully featured as a full Microsoft sales professional or enterprise product, but it does what it says on the tin. It helps you manage your customers, accounts, contacts, leads, opportunities, sales orders. It's all in there, and it operates. I think the big thing is because it's sitting in the Microsoft stack. Then you have that ability to connect it to SharePoint for secure document storage, to your Outlook for appointments, emails and tasks synchronization, and Teams for collaboration. And if you're buying into Copilot, then of course you could use Copilot as well. So you get all those huge benefits of a single Microsoft environment, rather than buying into something which sits outside of that and has to communicate in and out. So again, things like, we always get those questions from customers like, is this GDPR compliant? As you both know, you can't make something completely GDPR compliant because there are people involved, but the platform is fundamentally secure, and the fact you're not moving data between data centers is a really positive thing, I think.
I agree. I'm very excited about this project, and as you mentioned, it is from micro businesses and startups right the way through to people that have more established businesses, but maybe have struggled to find the budget for a CRM solution, but know that it's holding them back not to have that central point of data and mastery of the processes that are in there. I suppose one of the questions we're going to be asked is, can it be customized?
Yeah. Well, obviously it's a Power App. It's a Microsoft Power App. So the trite answer to that is yes. However, what I'd recommend is, particularly if a customer is using this to test the temperature of getting into a biz app, run with it for a while, work out what you'd also like to achieve, and then come back and talk to us, because it might be simpler just to upgrade either to the Pro version of Evergreen or into the full Microsoft originated products themselves. But talk to us, because we'll be able to look at the most cost-effective way of giving you what you need. But yes, in theory, of course, it's customizable, and we can support that as well.
I know, Ian, one of the questions we're going to be asked is around implementation times. So do you have an idea about, costs, timeframes, those sorts of things, the important things that people want to know?
Yeah, indeed. The good news with Evergreen is we've worked up a very slick implementation model. So we have deployed this in a couple of hours. I'm not saying we get that, here's the order, I want it within 2 hours, because one of the things we need to do, obviously we in the background can set up the licensing, set up the environment, put the platform in place, connect it to SharePoint and Teams, etc., etc., etc. But what sets a customer system alive is data.
Yeah.
So we will send you 4 templates, spreadsheet templates for your accounts, contacts, leads, and opportunities. We ask you to put that data in, get it back to us. Our team will get that implemented for you. But fundamentally, within a day, you should be operational.
That's an exciting prospect, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, let's be honest, when customers decide they want to go for this finally, they then want to go for it. So that's our aim. That's our aim to make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just wondering what type of cost typically we would ask our customers to expect.
Yeah. So our implementation charge is £750 that to get you deployed. And as simple as that. That's what it costs.
And I believe that that implementation charge also involves a bit of a hand-holding session where we take you through the product, where we show you how to use it. And because we're not customizing that, we are actually using as is. It means that you're going to get return on your investment very quickly because you're going to be using it within 48 hours a week. And all you've got to do is make sure the users are licensed to use it, which is a very simple process. We supply the licenses as well, and they are at a considerably cheaper rate than Dynamics 365 sales, and at a very affordable entry price.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Ian, the exciting news of our Evergreen Worx customers partnership, we're supplying it in the European arena now, and we're really excited about it. So who do we think that this actually will fit? Who is it for?
Yeah, good question, Wendy. Good question. Fundamentally, it's for those people who've been, they may be startups, maybe micro businesses, maybe SMBs, but actually, even we have interest even from much larger organisations who are still operating on spreadsheets.
Yeah.
And they're missing out on that collaboration piece, that good record keeping, getting that knowledge around their customers. They're still not getting that out of a flat spreadsheet. Whereas with a dynamic platform like Evergreen, they are getting they're getting some real insights, even at the value entry point that Evergreen is. They get some very hugely valuable insights into their customers and their interactions with the customers. And the fact it's all in one place, so they can see the emails, conversations, the appointments they've booked, tasks they've set themselves. Really, really does move the whole agenda forward. So I think what I'm saying is anybody, but you can see where I'm coming from. If you want to try it, if you want to try getting into the biz apps arena at a very affordable level, great. If you want to try it out and you're a bigger organization, again, it's very affordable, and you'll soon see the benefit. Once you've seen the benefit and you want to move forward with that, then come back and talk to us, because we have other options, obviously.
Absolutely. So we can always help you upgrade once you've grown out of Evergreen Worx, which of course you will, because you've got a great CRM working for you now.
Yeah, absolutely.